How you doing? I'm Richie Guerriero. I'm here to give you guys a tour of our new 40,000 square foot facility over here in Coconut Creek. So want to take a walk with us and I'll show you what we got going on. Over here is our front desk. Obviously got our logo here, the American Top Team logo. Nice sign, let people know what's up when they walk in. Front desk, got my man Johnny behind there holding it down. As we work further over here, we've got our pro shop off to the left. We did the whole cage look, so they get that look and feel when they walk in here. All the American Top Team merchandise is in there, shorts, gloves, the whole nine. As we walk in a little bit more, you see we got our trophy case finally filled out with some cool trophies. So I'll point a couple of them out to you. One of our first ones was Mike Brown's that he won in the WEC. I remember like it was yesterday, happened down here at the Hard Rock, and we were all super pumped when he had the fight with Faber. And Brownie was able to pull that one out and take the belt home. Obviously the big one when Lawler won. We've been waiting for that for a long time, so we were able to capture the UFC belt, and super happy for Robbie, and finally got one here for the team that we're able to fill out the trophy case with. A bunch of Bellator belts. Hector, when he had his reign down there, Will Brooks, the current champ. You know, Daniel Strauss has won it twice. Attila Vague winning the light heavyweight belt, and Douglas Lima also winning the belt. And then another really cool belt from Japan is, you know, when King Mo just recently fought over there on New Year's Eve, the Ryzen tournament, and he won that tournament down there of heavyweights, and he did a phenomenal job. So that's actually a really cool belt from Japan. So anyway, we finally got our trophy case with our UFC belt. I know that was a big knock on us for a while, so we got that monkey off our back. As we come further down here, you're gonna see a lot of action going on. Our pros are just getting finished, but if we walk down to the left, we'll start down there and I'll show you some pretty cool things. All right, so now we're walking into our striking area. If you come in here, we got a lot of machines, pretty cool stuff. This is a multi-purpose room, so we do our regular fitness classes here at night and during the day. Our pros also hitting all our heavy bags. All the different pretty cool equipment that we've got going on here. We've got a couple Rogue machines over here. Got a new Life Fitness machine right here. So like I said, the pros use this room for striking and lifting weights and strength and conditioning. Our regular members use this class for our boxing. And actually one pretty cool thing is the system we had set up over there. Same guy who did our steel work for our roof, he put up a custom system for us on our bag racks, which is actually pretty cool the way he hooked everything up there. So anyway, this is our huge multi-purpose room that we have over here. As we're coming out of the striking area, you'll see we have all our mats lined up. We try to do something similar we did in our old gym, but obviously a little bit bigger and better. So here's kind of our wrestling mat area. Over here, guys can work off of the cage on two sides, as well as the third side here. We just put the Dollamore mats off there. Actually, the whole gym is filled with Dollamore mats. Actually did a pretty cool thing. We come down here, here's our offices down here, where we have our war room there, where our board of all our fighters is set up, so we're not gonna let you go down there today. There's some fights that aren't announced yet, so we'll leave that off limits. If you actually look up here towards the wall, we put all our UFC guys, some pretty cool action shots from Brad Pickett, Bigfoot, Poirier, Glover, Amanda, Lawler obviously down there, and all the way through you'll see all those pretty cool shots of the guys. Let's keep walking down, we'll show you some more stuff. As we come to the back end over here, we got a plyo area, and I'm gonna take you guys back over there so you can see it's actually a pretty cool thing. How you doing, bud? So one of the things before is a lot of our guys would do some sprint work outside, and for those of you who don't know, it rains a lot during the summer here and it's pretty damn hot. So now we've got an indoor turf. The guys can use the sled, the prowler, all the way down. Slam balls off the wall on this side, so we have that short wall. So it's a nice long area for these for our pros to do their strength and conditioning work right on this area. So here's our main mat over here. We do all of our classes here, from our pro training classes during the day to our night classes. We do our kids training on this main mat. Our regular jiu-jitsu classes with the gi, without the gi. So we do a lot of stuff that's on there. Again, two sides are filled with the cage, so the guys can work off the cage as well as the back wall. Dollamore mats back there. They get a lot of use out of that mat. Obviously over the main mat we got our our big logo, the American Top Team logo. That was one of the first things we had custom done. I thought it came out great, and we're super proud of that. We can continue to walk down this way. What's up, buddy? Continue to walk down this way. Same thing. We got our octagon, 30-foot octagon over here. Actually got a brand new one, so pretty happy with that. And actually right behind it, we're just starting to put it in there. We put some more turf right behind the octagon. We did a little another striking area so the pros can get some extra work when some classes are going on back there. So next day or two, we'll get it set up. Had the mirrors put in, another artificial turf. Big striking apparatus over there for our coaches to work with and our pro fighters. So they'll have this whole area by themselves. And then, like I said, we got our octagon. Right behind the octagon, we have another space for mats. Again, work off the fence if you want to, work off the 3 sides. So we actually have 1, 2, 3 separate mat areas and an octagon. Getting a juice bar coming in pretty soon, so that's coming up. We have another private area, so our after-school kids use this jiu-jitsu room right here, and we'll open it up real quick. Again, Dollamore mats are down here. So our after-school kids actually get a lot of use out of this. A lot of our pros, you'd hear it's like super quiet, away from everybody else. So our pros will come here sometimes, just do some one-on-one work with our coaches, away from everything else. So we get a lot of good usage out of this room as well. Something we decided to do was a premier indoor cycling studio. So we got 40 some odd brand new Schwinn bikes and this whole computer system. It shows up here on the flat screen TV, and everything you put out will come up there, your input for your RPMs, calories burned, et cetera, et cetera. So regular members come in here and use that, and they sign up online. It's absolutecyclestudio.com. Then as we get back here, it's more about our after-school program. So I've got 2 huge rooms for our after-school programs. And then as you see here, we're on the outside now, and this is where we have it fenced in so the kids from the after-school program come out here, play, let off some steam, burn up some energy, and just basically have a good time out here. One of the reasons why we put this program in place is, we were all about teaching the kids in our martial arts program, so it was basically a natural offshoot of what we were doing. We're teaching adults, we're teaching kids in our program, so the next step of that was actually having an after-school program and getting the kids involved, and hopefully they stay with us through that, get a taste of martial arts, and progress onto our regular programs at night. Okay, cool. So now that we came out of there, we're at the end of the hallway. Down here is really where the pro fighters go. So we have a dorm room upstairs. I'm going to show you that. We have a card access system, so this way no kid can run down this hallway and try to sneak out and go upstairs, or no regular member can come and just open up a door, and you'll see. So you got to kind of swipe yourself in. We got the buzz, boom, you're in. So here we're coming up to the 2nd floor. This is our dorm room where we have some pro fighters that stay here. A lot of people say, hey, how can I stay in your dorm room? You got to be an American Top Team fighter, and it's usually on a case-by-case basis. It's not open to the public, but let me just show you, you'll get a quick taste on what these rooms look like, what we did for them. Pretty basic, but everything they need is right here. Try to style it as a dorm room, so 2 beds, dressers, window. They got their own AC unit right there. They got these custom cabinets, so there's plenty of space for all these guys to put their stuff in. Up there, they got their own little mini fridge here as well, so they don't have to run out to the main kitchen. Pretty self-sufficient. I have a girl that comes up here and cleans also every day, twice a day throughout the facility to keep it nice and clean. So now that we're coming out of here, we've had a ton of people stay here. Everybody from Walt Harris, who just finished up his fight, Robert Whiteford, who's coming over from Scotland, Chris Kaladius from Canada, Kyoji, one of Japan's finest, is over here, flyweight kid, and he's living here and assimilates himself so well with everybody else. So it's a great thing for these guys. They don't have to pay out of pocket for hotel rooms or anything else. It just really works out. Good for everybody. So if we come further down this way, I'll show you a couple things. You'll see all our UFC posters kind of lining the walls here, all autographed up. This way these guys know where they're at. Gives them a daily reminder. Locker room's back here. This is their commons area, so the guys could chill out when they're done training. Got a nice big open space here, a couch, We put the flat screen up here for them as well. Come down here, and we kept the look very bare bones, so there's concrete floors throughout. You'll see that in the open ductwork and all that. Just gives it a cool look and feel, we thought. Come further down here. Big, huge kitchen for these guys. So they got everything they need. They've got the microwaves, they got the two stoves, commercial fridge and freezer, all this cabinet space here, the center island with all the cabinet space, a huge range hood, 3 different sinks. I almost wish I was back in college again, it feels like this. So we try to keep everything clean. Everybody's got to be respectful of everybody's stuff, so it works out. So we'll put a couple signs up throughout here. If you notice, the Barbarian put one up there for the guys just as a friendly reminder. So come over here. So here's their table. We're gonna get some more chairs. Everybody can just chill out and eat. So behind us is another area. We're not done yet. So our plans are basically to do over here is either a pool table or a ping pong table, something like that, a little recreational, something for the guys. And then over here, put another couch with another couple TVs so the guys can use their Xbox or that type of stuff. And again, you'll notice some of the pretty cool posters we put all around this place. Got full washers and dryers for the guys. We got 3 washers, 3 dryers, a full system here so the guys can do all their laundry. They don't have to go too far and they're not missing any time. So if you look out the window here, we're on that 2nd floor, and it gives you a great open view of our octagon, the mat, so the fighters can see what's going on and really take it all in during the day or nighttime when they're finishing up. And again, hope you guys enjoyed our tour. You know, we started really small and we're pretty thankful. We're able to be where we're at right now in this 40,000 square foot academy. At the end of the day, really, it's all about the training and these guys getting the best. If you have questions or you need some more information, check us out at AmericanTopTeam.com. Thanks for taking the tour with us, guys.